Best ever 40 meters, Steve, of about 10% zinc and lead, about 130 grams per ton silver, and about zero point 0.3 copper. So phenomenal grades and over really nice thicknesses of 40 meters. And then all this is only about 240 meters roughly below surface. So it's relatively shallow. It's going to be shallow, sort of underground type of mining as a scenario.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. And joining me now is Bart Jaworski. He is the CEO of Group 11 Resources. And Bart, it's good to see you. How are you?
Great. How are you, Steve? Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, good to have you along. Good to get an update on where you're at. I know there's been a lot of work happening since last time you and I had a chance to chat. So maybe just update everyone a little bit about the company and more importantly about the project you're working on, have been for a while.
Yeah, we made a significant discovery in Ireland, the largest discovery, the most significant discovery in Ireland in the last decade. It's called Ballywire. We announced in September of 2022. We have 53 holes into it. We have significant intercepts pierced over about 2.6 kilometers. And that's within a 6 kilometer trend defined by 4 gravity high anomalies. And only one of those gravity high anomalies has been drill tested so far. So we've got 3 more gravity high anomalies to test along that 6 kilometer trend. And 2.6 kilometers of it so far has been intercepted with very strong mineralization. So we're very hopeful. And of course, the whole thing, Steve, is only a stone's throw away from some critical mass, i.e., only 20 kilometers away from Glencore's Palace Green deposit, which is one of the largest undeveloped zinc deposits in the world. And of course, Glencore is our major shareholder.
Yeah, and we should also mention that you're very well supported by the government, by locals as well. This is a project that they want to see moving forward.
Yeah, that's right. So we've, every single thing we do on the ground is sort of pre-approved by the locals. We have a day-to-day conversation with the locals. So that's one of the main features of working in Ireland is that you have a very close relationship with the local community and with the specific landowners. So that's our our most important job is to keep everybody happy on the ground and to do a good job on the ground and leave without a trace. And so that's what we've been able to do. So that's been all great. And of course, the government for the very first time announced last year that they're going to spend or invest rather alongside other investors 30 million euros towards fast tracking Irish mining. So that's a really big one. Obviously, that's on the back of the CRMA passed in Europe, the Critical Raw Materials Act passed in Europe, and this sort of awakening to mining within Europe on the back of Ukraine in 22.
Yeah. Now on that, you're drilling right now. In fact, you've got a fully funded program that's happening, and you just released your latest step out hole. That was a real good one for the drilling, eh?
Best ever. Best
Yeah.
ever 40 meters, Steve, of about 10% zinc and lead, about 130 grams per ton silver, and about 0.3 copper. So phenomenal grades and over really nice thicknesses of 40 meters. And then all this is only about 240 meters roughly below surface. So it's relatively shallow. It's going to be shallow, sort of underground type of mining as a scenario. So this is a perfect type of thing. And we've seen, that kind of bests our previous best hit of 30 meters roughly of about that type of grade. So we've increased it by about 10 meters thickness here. So we're very happy. And obviously the stocks had a jump. We saw some copper, silver along with it. And obviously we have a whole copper story underneath because it looks like below the zinc horizon, we have potential for a copper horizon as well. And that's, I think, partially being priced into the market right now.
So Bart, let's talk about sort of what's ahead now. Obviously, your drilling program, as I mentioned, is underway. You're going to be doing between 8 and 10,000 meters this year. So sort of give us an idea of what's going to happen the rest of this year and really what the long-term plan is.
We have $4.3 million in the till. We have 3 rigs running right now, and that money will basically go towards paying for all that. So it's a fully funded program, 8 to 10,000 meters of drilling, as you said, with those 3 rigs. And that puts us well into 2026 as well in terms of our runway. So we're going to have a very news flow rich second half of the year and well into next year. And like I said, really the game plan is to explore a long strike of that 6 kilometers and then search below. And that's what we're currently doing. We have a second hole that just started on our deeper copper silver target. So I think the key thing for us is, can we find the copper silver below our zinc horizon, and can we expand the entire thing over 6 kilometers? And obviously, if we do, then the whole thing starts making a lot of sense, especially given it's again on the doorstep of Glencore's Palace Green deposit.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Bart, thanks very much for the update. Really appreciate it. I know it's going to be a busy summer, and we look forward to following everything you're up to.
Thanks, Steve. Fantastic. Great speaking with you again.
All right, there's Bart Jaworski, the CEO of Group 11 Resources.